What's going on YouTube? Today is the 8th month that I've had this tank set up. It's gone through a lot of changes. Started out as a frag tank and it quickly grew all kinds of algae because I had a live rock and I've had dry rock that I've put in here afterwards. And it was a big mess. So I took the frag rack out. The fish, I added 2 clownfish. I added a blue damsel. There he is on the upper left hand corner. And I've added a 6-line wrasse. And I also have a peppermint shrimp, which that cave right there, he loves to hide in that cave. The only time he comes out is whenever I'm feeding LRS Reef Frenzy. And he goes crazy, he starts climbing over everything here just to get a little pinch of the food. Got a whole bunch of different assortments of euphyllias. I've got torches, Duncans, SPS, zoas, the mushrooms, and that's actually a mushroom on the bottom center there, stuck on the glass. It was on a frag plug, but somehow I knocked it off and it just attached itself to the glass, so that's cool. Let's see what else. Yeah, as you can see, the big purple in the middle of the screen there, that chunk, that's from that purple putty I got in the last My Aquarium box. Stuck a few SPS frags on there and hopefully they'll grow. It's that one in the center screen. I don't know exactly what that is, but can't make out the other couple of them I got. But I got a Jason Fox Flame. And I also got a WWC, what is it? Pink Lemonade. Or no, not WWC, well, it came from WWC, but it's a Tyree Pink Lemonade. And my favorite one, straight dead in the center, kind of sticking up where that 6-line wrasse just passed. That's a Candlelight Acropora. It stays fuzzy during the dark, during the day, feeding, anytime. It's that polyp extension is unreal. I mean, not that it's super long, but it just stays out all day. Got some pink frog spawns up there. I've got your bicolor frog spawns, you know, the green ones, the purple. I've also got a ghost frog spawn in there. It's light in color. It's kind of almost like reverse. It's the white stalk, I guess you can call it, and the green tips. I've got bicolor hammers, and I've got 2 gold hammers right there. Let's see what else. I've got a little bitty jawbreaker. Looks like a little bitty piece of old bubblegum stuck to the side of that rock there, towards the middle on the bottom. That hermit crab's kind of going towards it, sort of. What else? That pretty much sums up. I've got a Recordia mushroom in there. Yeah, these anemones, I want to say they're just rainbow anemones, but they look like Colorado sunburst or speckled sunburst or something like that. I actually got 2 of them in there. There's one in the back. He's kind of, that's his spot. That right below that Gorgonian is a neon green torch. And to the right of that, it's a, I'll just call it the Freak. It looks like a purple, bluish, greenish frog spawn. And above all that, let me focus in there. Above that is a forest fire digitata. Have that Gorgonian. The little polyps are not sticking out yet, but there's one on the very bottom you can see waving around. But after I feed and the lights start going out, that thing goes freaking nuts. All the little white polyps stick out. And that blue damsel likes to hang around it too for some reason. I don't know why. My little forest fire digitata, I put it in there, I want to say 2 or 3 months ago. It started out looking like a Y, just straight down like a Y. And it grew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 branches pretty quick. Got my Aussie Duncan, and you can't really tell, it's kind of covering up, but there's a yellow sponge under it. It's really cool. Really like it. Got some pretty sweet utter chaoses. And there's a Rhodactis mushroom. That SPS right in the center of the screen, I think that's a Cyphastria or some type of Cyphastria. I've also got another Cyphastria in the back, but you really can't see it. I've got a few corals in the back too. They're just not showing. I don't have much of an algae issue since I took that frag rack out and I started changing my water twice a week, 5 gallons a week, or 5 gallons twice a week. It's a 29-gallon tank too. It pretty much eliminated, I would say, 97% of the algae. I mean, there's still some in there. You can't really tell, but I can tell. I can see it in certain spots. Glass is clean. I haven't cleaned it in a couple days, but still good. I just used one MP10, and it's on probably about a little bit less than halfway settings in the wave motion. Got a little bit of coralline algae growing back there, little spots. Little clownfish back there, both of them. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Whenever it's nighttime, they sleep towards the top, right there, in the top corner. And whenever I wake up in the mornings to go to work, they start heading down to the bottom. It's pretty cool. Pretty funny, actually. Yeah, everything is nice and it's coming together a lot better than I thought it would. I grow my own tiger pods, so I fill this thing up quite a bit every so often. But tiger pods are not the smartest thing in the world, so as soon as I turn the light back on, they just start swimming up to the surface and the fish gobble them up. Kind of like that 6-line wrasse just did something somewhere. I heard a splash, and that's normally the 6-line wrasse eating one from the surface. Yeah, there's a bird's nest I forgot to tell you about in front of the anemone. That anemone actually touched one of the tips, and it just burnt off the tip, and it was just like straight calcium or bone or whatever. Huh, wonder what that damsel's doing there. It's kind of like picking something off of it, of the Gorgonian. Never noticed them do that before. Two clownfish get together really well. I've had them, I'd probably say a good 6 months at least. Yeah, probably about 6 months, because I started putting coral and fish in my tank. I was about 2 months old. That 6-line wrasse kind of surfs. It's pretty cool to watch them. See him there? It's pretty cool to watch. There he is. But this is the 8th month of my 29-gallon reef tank. I use Fritz salt. Change my water twice a week, 5 gallons each time. 29-gallon tank. And I've got just a plain old Chinese black box. I really can't zoom into that, but yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching.